Hi, I'm Dr. Avanti Singh. In over 20 years of practicing both Western medicine and Eastern healing traditions, the most important thing that I've learned is that healing is a journey we take together. So on this podcast, I'll be demystifying Ayurveda and other integrated medicine, showing how these simple, ancient practices are the keys to unlocking a healthy modern life. We are all healing catalysts because healing starts within. It starts with you, and it starts right now. This is a Soulfire production. Episode number 83. Well, hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the Healing Catalyst podcast. I'm so glad to be back with all of you. It's been a minute since I've been here, 3 weeks to be exact, which was very unplanned and a very unexpected break that I had to take. And I know I left you a love note last week telling you that I'd be back this week to fill you in on what's been happening in my world. And I'm a few days late again, but you'll understand why in just a minute. It's really hard to say these words out loud, but here we go. 4 weeks ago, my body was diagnosed with cancer. Yep, cancer. Those 6 letters, that word that I have said so many times to patients, but have never had said to me. And so it's been 4 weeks of nonstop appointments for me. A mammogram, followed by biopsies. And then 4 days later, pathology back confirming breast cancer. My body was diagnosed with stage 2-3 infiltrating ductal carcinoma of the right breast. I'm 51 years old, and I have no family history and no genetic markers for breast cancer. Since then, I've had CT scans of my chest, my abdomen, my pelvis, a full body bone scan, an MRI of my abdomen, all of which have been negative. I've also had 2 more biopsies, one in my left breast and one in my right lymph node, which unfortunately came back positive. I've had multiple appointments with my conventional oncologist, my integrative oncologist, my breast surgeon, as well as countless conversations with other integrative colleagues and friends. And so last week, I made the decision to do chemotherapy, which likely will be followed by surgery and radiation. But I'm also doing integrative therapies and practices using Ayurveda and yoga and everything that I have learned and been doing and practicing and teaching for so many years. I'm taking an integrative approach to my own healing journey with cancer. And I have to be honest, as I mentioned before, I wasn't sure if I could share this with all of you or how I would share it with all of you. Because over the past 4 weeks since this all began, I've been really angry and really sad and really fearful. I've asked why me hundreds and hundreds of times because I dedicated my whole damn life to taking care of others and helping others heal, whether as a daughter, as a sister, a friend, a wife, a mother, or a doctor. I've literally lived a life of service because I believe this is my dharma, my purpose in this lifetime. And so, yeah, I've been really angry. I've been really, really angry. I sort of feel like, really? This is what I get for living a life of service to other people? And as I've been sitting with all of this, trying to understand why this is happening, what the lesson is, the answer I keep hearing is, why not you? Why not you, Avanti? This is your soul work. Honestly, not the answer I wanted, that's for sure. But I've lived long enough to know that you don't get what you want, you get what you need. As I slowly shared this with my closest friends and family last week, What I was not expecting was the outpouring of love that I got from them. For me, the surprise was the amount of love I unexpectedly had showered upon me, not just by my friends and family, but by long lost friends and sometimes people I barely even knew. People from every time and every stage and every phase of my life, from childhood to adulthood. It was like the floodgates opened up and my entire being has been filled with love. But the real question now is, can I receive the love? Getting love and support is one thing. Receiving it, that's another thing. I've never been good at receiving love from others, not because I haven't wanted it, not because I haven't been given it, but because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to receive love without feeling like I was weak or not strong or not capable. You see, I've lived most of my life seeing myself as a warrior who can get through anything with strength and will and focus and determination. But this time, I know that I can't muscle my way through this with my will and my determination. I know I can't go it alone. I need to receive from others. This is the most important soul work I must do in this lifetime. This is the lesson. This is the lesson I've been preparing for my whole life. What's been shown to me in just the past 7 days since I shared my body's diagnosis with friends and family is that I can never again say that I am not loved, that I don't matter, that I am alone. Beliefs that I have held since I was a child. These tightly held false beliefs are suddenly being destroyed in one full swoop. And so here's what I know. As I began this most important transition and journey of this lifetime, love is the highest frequency there is. It is quite literally the highest vibration of energy that there is. And we, humans, are all energy. Everything is energy. And I've spent my life giving love to everyone, my family, my friends, my students, my patients, my colleagues, and even to complete strangers. And now I must receive love from others because that's what will help me heal. Because I have way too much left to do, too much to see, too much to share, too much to experience. Last week, I completed cycle 1 of my treatment. It'll be a long road. I still have 7 more cycles to go. And as I sat in the infusion suite, I visualized beautiful golden light flowing into me as the nurses started the IV push of the chemotherapy medicine. And I just kept breathing in and out, in and out. With each inhale, I saw this beautiful golden light coming into every cell of my body. I imagined my cells being bathed in all of the love that I've received. And with each exhale, I saw my cells healing as toxins left my body. And I continued in this way for 45 minutes as my body received this first treatment. And when I opened my eyes, I knew in that moment, I'm okay. This is going to be okay. I love you all. Until next week, remember, healing begins with you. Be well. Thanks again for listening to The Healing Catalyst. If you love what you heard, please hit follow and pass it along to a friend. And if you're feeling really inspired, please rate and review so that others can find this podcast more easily. To learn more, head to avantikumarsingh.com. And to connect with me directly, find me on Instagram at avantikumarsingh. I'll be back next week and hope that you will be too. Until then, remember, with the right catalyst, you have the power to activate your own healing, because healing starts within.